Hello cemetery seekers, welcome one and all! Happy 2021 to you. It is the first cemetery seek of this year. I've come local just to be safe because that's important right now. Wear your mask, be safe. That's the first thing I'm going to say. So we're here today in Eaton Cemetery. It's quite a big cemetery. I'm going to do two today because there's also one in the centre of Eaton as well that's a small graveyard. So I've done no history at all looking at this. I just thought it would be nice to come on this springtime day and have a look at this cemetery whilst the rain holds off, because it's been quite flooded around here lately. The ground's pretty soft. I'm going to watch where I'm walking, but it's a pretty interesting graveyard, I have to say. The first thing you notice when you come in is it's surrounded by these factories on one side, have the old chapel in the middle, and all the older graves on this side. So on the far end of here there's a park on the other side and a canal leading the other way, but I can see from here that the park is a lake right now. It's completely flooded with water. We'll have a look at that in a moment. In the meantime, let's have a look at this beautiful, well, it's wooden, a lot of it as well, and rotting away quite a bit. Let's have a closer look. Beautiful green mossy colours. Lovely doorway. And I can hear some pigeons living up there too. So you know I'm going to be more interested in the older side. Have a look in a minute. But there's a wonderful cremation garden here at the front with all the plaques lying. Let's have a view of the front of the chapel here. Sorry, this is the back, not the front. What am I saying? Beautiful sunny day. So let's take a wander between the old stones. I can see the caretakers are doing a bit of a tidy today. It's always nice to see. A lot of the graves are laid down flat because, as I said, it's near water, so it's probably very soft ground. See a couple all laying down flat. Let's see what we can see, huh? Quite a mighty pillar there. Just chuck them all. Chuck them all in there. Gosh. Oh well, at least they're all in one spot, I suppose. It's obviously got a lot of softness on this area. So we have Martha Austin and the Austin family. Approaching the back side with a lot of the newer graves back here. Guess what? There's a school next to it, as usual. So I hear children. I always end up hearing children shouting and screaming in these videos. It seems to be the theme. But I'm liking this little crossroads with the trees here. You can see all the way back up to the factory there. So shall we go and have a look at this flooded canal that's at the side, I think. It's very dramatically just filled the whole field. Don't really know how much more rain we're going to get, but it has been pretty bad lately. Gasp! Do you see what I see in this corner? The oldest slate graves. Just propped up neatly. That's where I'm going. I may sink through the ground. Tune in next week to find out if Ham survives. It's actually alright, not too bad. It's a bit soft, but let's have a look-see. So, we have... Wow. Look at this one. Sideways on of James Oldham. And we have Reverend John Barron. And there is a long epitaph. I'm not going to read all of it, but it does say, "Reader, approach with awe. Here, Barron lies. To tell his worth, even friendship vainly tries. His heart was Christian, on that basis true. The Christian minister arose to view." So obviously he was a very important person of this chapel that's here. Oh, we have a Hannah. Age 21. That's pretty young. But I like that affectionate remembrance. This one's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Very curly. I'm coming right to the end. You can see from here, this is supposed to be a field. I do like the sarcasm on this one. It's quite sinky here, so I'm not going to hover over it too long, but it says, "Forget thee? Never. To the latest breath we shall remember thy calm bed of death. What humble trust, what holy hope, what joy, mid dying pangs could ever thought employ? Yes, in that moment thou dost seem to be at peace with God and at peace with thee." There's a lot of exclamation points in there, but I just like that. Forget thee? Never. Old cemetery gate here at the back. See if it's open. That actually looked like from afar it was closed. It wasn't. It was open. You can see here how flooded things really have got. Seagulls are loving it though. It's like an ocean. They took a tumble. It looks like they tried to save it. It didn't work. Crumbled off. And the whole line actually is crumbling away and falling. Oh no! Wow, I don't think these are ever going to get fixed. Well, I think that's about it. I just was going to video this interesting tree. It has really cool sap dripping from it. And both of them are very old, so they have all these bits of bark coming from them. This one's even more impressive. Cool that is. It's like old paper or something. Anyway, I'm gonna move on, I think, to the other smaller cemetery. It's only about 15 minutes walk from here, but let's go. Okay, a hop, skip and a jump, and we are at Long Eaton Parish Church, which has a lot of old slates, so I thought I would show you. A strange bird up there, I don't know what it is. It sounds like an escaped parrot. Anyway, so all the way along around the outside we've got the older slates, and the old entrance gate is still there. Probably would have looked very different. Stretch all the way around. Actually very neat and very well kept in the way that obviously here would have been where the graves were. Look at this cool tree. Always picking out cool trees. It has grown in a very strange manner. Isn't that perfect for a swing to go on, actually? To attach itself. way along. This tomb has most likely been moved as well, because it's kind of been wedged. And these are all in need of a haircut. Aren't we all during this lockdown time? Just give them a snip of their fringe. A couple more of this wall as well. And there is actually, I could see as I came around, there is a tree behind this giant, a grave behind this giant tree. It once was. There you go. You can see it's just taken over. Trees have very much taken over this graveyard. Look at this as well. Thomas Parker is now part tree, as this one soon will be as well. Let's stretch all the way around here. Let's go have a look at this last one on the edge here. We've got an angel missing a hand, but never mind. An angel for Lucy Sheldon. I'm just gonna take us back round to, there's some really nice tombs nearest to the door. That's interesting to see. You can see the whole of the bottom of it, that all of this usually would be underground, and sometimes that's why they snap. Here we go. Nearest to the door. These lovely tombs. They're my favourite ones. They're just away from everything else. Sleeping together. Let's find out who they are. Samuel and Hannah Clay with an E, I think it is. Alright everybody, that is going to be a wrap up for today's Cemetery Seek. I hope you have enjoyed this 2-for-1. I'm going to just advocate now for local cemetery seeking. Make sure that you are within walking distance, don't travel far. Let's keep this thing from spreading. Keep your masks on, be safe. Keep away from other humans. That's why cemeteries are safe. And I hope you've enjoyed these little trips out. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing as many. When I do have time and it is safe to do so, I will be doing cemetery seeks. But don't expect them from me a lot. Obviously, I have many in lieu for when I do actually get back to doing them again, but as it is, for the time being, there's not going to be a lot of it happening, I'm afraid. So be safe out there, wear your mask, stay away from other humans, and see you next time everybody. Toodle pip.